So thank you everyone for joining. It looks like we have a full crowd today. We will do the introductions as we do the member updates. So if you are new or a guest, could you please introduce yourself during the member updates, which will occur in a couple minutes. So I thank you all for coming today. This is a bit of a celebration and a sad day. A celebration because our annual summit will be held tomorrow. So a lot is happening within the coalition and its members and within the Bi-County area. A sad day because it's Genevieve's last board meeting. So Genevieve's last day will be on Friday. So we'll say goodbye to her tomorrow and then internally on Friday. So with that, let me open it up to public comment.
Hi, this is Marisa Kovalinski of Outreach Unlimited, or iHelp. And I just wanted to say that we had 2 board members that resigned due to family reasons, so we're actively looking for new board members. So if you know anybody who's interested in really getting on the ground floor and learning about the homeless in a part-time kind of way, we're there and they can talk to me. I'll put my picture on in just a minute. Thank you. And
thank you very much.
Yeah, the website is ihelpmontereybay.org or the same ihelpmontereybay@gmail.com.
Any additions or modifications to the agenda?
Yes, Kurt, we will be removing our agency presentation today for CHSP. The short answer is we've been busy with the summit, so we just won't have the time to do a presentation like we planned.
Okay, no problem. We will slide that to the next month then. All right, so let's jump into member updates. So again, if you're new, if you could introduce yourself, or if you have guests today, please introduce them. We'll go alphabetically from the top. So Access Support Network, you have 2 minutes.
Hi, I'm Tina Hunter, and I'm an MOUD patient navigator with Access Support Network, and I'm happy to join you guys this morning.
Good morning, everybody. This is Judy Cabrera with Cecil. I have no updates right now. Thank you.
Good morning, everybody. Rod Powell, Assistant Director, Community Development, City of Salinas. We do have a few updates. I believe I've shared before that the city was awarded an encampment resolution grant, an $8.1 million grant for a second encampment resolution grant for the Upper Car Lake in the City of Salinas. We're excited to have that move forward. We will actually be hiring 7 to 8 positions. I think thank you to the coalition for sending out those notices of available positions to your email lists. They will include another homeless services manager, a couple of analysts, an admin analyst, and several outreach assistants. And so those opportunities should be posted, if not coming forward soon. We will also be filling another analyst position to take care of our Family Homeless Challenge portion. We are in partnership with Bay Area Community Services on that grant. The city's also received a conditional award notice for its Home Key Round 3 application with Bay Area Community Services. We received a preliminary letter from the state indicating that they were moving towards award, but with no details. On another note, we've also been awarded a Local Housing Trust Fund application award, one of 14, I believe, in the state. And we will have $8.8 million total in our Housing Trust Fund to produce affordable housing within our jurisdiction. And other than that, we're just moving forward with other single-family home purchases or duplexes that we can make affordable to individuals for living arrangements. And that's it.
Thank you, Rod. A lot happening in the city of Salinas. Community Homeless Solutions.
Yeah, just a short update. This is Greg Baker. Wanted to mention that a few weeks ago, the Board of Supervisors from the county approved the Pajaro Temporary Navigation Center, and we're up and running on our way. We're about to house our first 2 families. So we're excited about that, and everything's looking good, and that's all I have today. Thank you.
Thank you very much for that. Congratulations. Community Human Services.
Hey, good morning, everyone. So we still have a variety of open positions for Shelter Monitor for Safe Passage, Gaza and Schumann, of course. Anyone, again, redirect them to our website or let us know. Our youth shelter is doing great. All of the construction is done at Safe Place. The exterior emergency staircase and front entrance handrails have been completed. So we're happy with all of that. Safe Passage is doing great as well. We have 5 out of our 6 beds occupied, and we have 1 intake tomorrow to fill that 6th bed. We also have for our street outreach programs, we are still searching for a site in Salinas for our Safe Place Salinas program, and we are recruiting 2 street outreach counselors, since 2 of our counselors from our street outreach program will be our case managers at Schumann. Casa Noche Buena is doing good. We currently have a total of 23 guests, 7 which are single women. One of our single females who entered the program on the 27th of September was approved yesterday for a unit, so we're excited. And we're hoping to we have 1 room left for a family of 2 that we're hoping to get in this week. At Casa, we did have Bob Sadler come out and do portraits for our families again. He did 1 session last Saturday. He'll be doing a 2nd session for the other half of the participants this Saturday. So our families and single women are excited to be able to bring in some other family members to take some pictures. And for Schumann, our construction is almost complete. They're just doing the final touches, and we are hoping to have that complete at the end of October, and I believe have our final inspection on the 30th. And just a reminder, anyone interested on getting on that list, they need to call Casa Noche Buena to get on our on that wait list, because we're going to take from that to fill the 16 single women beds and 4 family rooms. We had the Junior League come out last Saturday to help put furniture together and kind of put things together. And they'll be out again this Saturday for a couple of hours to help us with any final putting mattresses, the linens on, things like that. Our upcoming events on November 3rd, we have our special donor event at Schumann, and on the 4th of November, we have our community open house for the public from 2 to 4 p.m. If anyone's interested, you can RSVP via Eventbrite. I believe the link is on there on our Facebook post. And then lastly, we have an all-staff training coming up on human trafficking on the 20th at Shoreline. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. CSU Monterey Bay, Chase Center.
Hi, good morning. My name is Jennifer Berberian, and I am new here. It's my first time at this meeting, and I am an MSW intern.
Dorothy's Place.
Good morning, everyone. Jill here, and I don't have nearly as long a report as some of these wonderful things I've been hearing from other agencies, so this will go pretty quickly. We just wanted to brag up a little bit that we're going to be providing the luncheon tomorrow at the summit. Where Dorothy's Kitchen's really excited to do that, and they're furiously preparing for it right now, so it should be good. Also, our street medicine portion of our encampment outreach has received some pretty valuable funding lately. Nothing like $8.1 million, but it's still important for us. We've received an incentive grant from the Central California Alliance for Health. That's in the number of about $358,000 for the street medicine collaborative that we formed with Clinica de Salud to be able to have doctors and hepatitis C testing out in encampments. And we've also very recently this month received $350,000 from Cal Wellness, which is something that we've been stalking for a while, but we've educated them about street medicine, and they're kind of jumped in with both feet. So we're really happy to see that, and we're happy to be able to continue street medicine in our outreach program. That's it.
Gathering for Women.
Good morning, everyone. I came into the tail end of Evangelina's report, which was amazing, and of course, Jill's is always amazing as well. Thanks for all you guys are doing. The second week of October, and 5 women were able to receive dental and health checkups. They'll be back again the second week of November, November 8th, and they'll be here with their ginormous van in our parking lot. And the other thing that we're looking forward to is we have a grief session for the women that we've lost coming up this Friday from 11 to 1. And again, the following Friday from 11 to 1, we're going to have our guests doing some art that relates to grief and grieving over the women that have passed away. I'll have more about that next time.
Housing Resource Center.
Good morning, everybody. Alexa Johnson here from HRC. We have quite a few events kind of roping off the end of the year. We just did our landlord appreciation luncheon yesterday at Gino's, and so we're able to give certificates of appreciation to our landlords and able to provide a lunch for them. And then also November 15th, from 9 to 11, we're going to be doing a Thanksgiving drive-through on our parking lot and having care packages and blankets for folks who are sleeping in their vehicles, to be able to just have, some hygiene items, some food, non-perishables, some blankets, things of that nature. So staff really wanted to give something to the surrounding community, and so we're putting that together, and there will be a flyer that should come out by the end of this week that we will pass along. And then December 8th, we have our Hops for Housing event that's going to be at Alvarado Street Brewery in Carmel by the Sea. And that's going to be starting at 5 and ending at 9. So that's going to be our MC Gives fundraiser that we have, which is going to help increase our funds for our Landlord Gold Standard program. So that's the main kind of events going on at HRC for the end of the year.
Interim.
Good morning, everyone. Sophie here. I would like to extend an invitation, and I think I did so last time, to all of you to join us next Thursday, which is October 26th at 11 a.m. For the grand opening of Sunrose Housing. And we have wonderful news. By the time of the grand opening, all units should be full. Thank you for the Homeless Coalition for working with us and getting us those 17 client names. It's been, I think, a longer process than we anticipated to get all the rooms built, but we're almost there. Also, we are having a we're calling it a Monster Ball since it's not on Halloween, on October 27th at 1 p.m. and a Friendsgiving on November 17th, and I'll send that info in the chat as well. Both of those are at Omni Center, which is at 339 Pajaro Street in Salinas. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much. Meals on Wheels of Monterey Peninsula.
Thank you, Kurt, and good morning, everybody. This is Jacob Schaefer. We have a quick update on group dining sites in the community, particularly 2 locations in the Salinas Valley at Sherwood and Firehouse. And that adds 2 sites to our already existing sites that run Monday through Friday at Monterey, PG, Marina, and Seaside. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Jacob. And Mid-Penn Housing.
Good morning, everyone. Dominique Cohen here. I have a few quick updates. On the 31st, we have a flu clinic that we will be running, and that's going to go from 10 to 1 on the 31st. We continue to have one live-in unit that is available. We filled one of the positions, but there is one live-in unit for a maintenance person living on site. On the 25th through the 27th, we are running a full cultural competence training for the entire company. So, we're mindful about not closing down, but want to make sure that everyone in the organization received cultural competence training. It's a full, long 8-hour day, but we're really excited about that. We are working specifically at Moongate, bringing in a full complement of harm reduction programs, and that seems to be working really well. And then we're kicking off with Workforce Development Board to bring that on site also. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Monterey County Department of Social Services.
Good morning, Lauren Suwan-Supa. Just a couple quick ones. The RFP for Community Action Partnership is closing this Friday, so just a key reminder for that. We're also working diligently with the coalition on all of our HHAP 5 preparatory issues, and look forward to seeing people at the summit for our first public information session or gathering session. And a big reminder to all of our partners in the community that inclement weather season starts exactly 2 weeks from today. Please be sure that you have reached out to Alex Voltero if you're interested in partnering with us on that program. Be advised that there are some small changes to that program that are really important for us to communicate with you. So please be sure to reach out to Alex if you are participating in that program. Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren. Monterey County Office of Education.
Good morning, everybody. I am in San Francisco right now, representing our school districts at a conference sponsored by CDE, California Department of Education, and Schoolhouse Connection. We are talking about innovative practices in working with homeless children and youth, as well as ongoing legislation. So I'm happy to be here and also with you. Another thing that's coming up is we are opening up another family resource center. I think I talked about it before, but I will be sending out information about that. That resource center will serve all of our school districts who do not currently have a resource center, and will be available for families, homeless children, and youth to get resources and services that will help them in their journey.
San Benito, HHS.
All right, there you go. San Benito County, this is Enrique Arreola with San Benito County Health and Human Service Agency. Just a super quick update. We had purchased in the past almost a 5-acre parcel, and one of the houses that we have there, it's getting close to completion of the rehabilitation. Once we have it completed, it's a 3-bedroom home. We plan to put it part of our permanent housing program, so be able to provide some permanent housing to a homeless family. So it's one, but we have additional land there that we hope that someday we will expand construction for housing for families and individuals there. So just wanted to say that. And we had reported before that the shelter was being rehabbed after 5 years of constant use, and it's almost done. The roof is getting very close to being completed. So it's getting closer. All the shelter guests had moved to a hotel. Now they're back. And anyways, that's that. We are in the process of also planning the winter shelter program for homeless families. This year we will be serving 20 families, and the program will start mid or so in December through the end of March. And that's my update.
Thank you very much. Sun Street Centers.
Good morning, everyone. Right now at Pueblo Del Mar, we have 2 families move out last month, find permanent housing. We have 8 families in our program, and 2 have vouchers, so we're hoping that we can help them find some housing, hopefully soon. But those are the only updates I have for Pueblo Del Mar at the moment. We're just focusing a lot on supporting families with their housing.
Right, Veterans Transition Center. VTC over the past 12 months has been at 89% occupancy. The reason we're not at 100% is families do not count in that. That is only veteran housing. We also cannot mix programs. We have duplexes, and the 3 or 4 rooms on each side of the duplex cannot be mixed with any of our 6 programs. So we are expanding our housing. Lightfighter Village, which is a 70-unit of affordable housing, will have a wall raising at noon on the 3rd of November. The project is scheduled to be complete and open for occupancy in January 2025, which is on track. In addition, we're signing an MOU today with the largest affordable housing developer in Southern California, Jamboree, and they will be helping us construct 40 to 120 units of housing at the old VA clinic in Seaside. In addition, we've received a grant from an anonymous donor to build auxiliary dwelling units that are ADA compatible. So we're looking to put 6 of those on our property as well. So again, a lot of expanded housing taking place at BTC. Many of it is for veterans. All of it is open to dependents of veterans, and some of it will be open to non-veterans, civilians. So that will be our largest housing project. That's it. And YWCA.
Morning, everybody. This month is DV awareness. We will have a walk today in Greenfield at the Memorial Hall parking lot. And we had this last week. We had Dr. Emma Katz, a researcher for domestic abuse, presentation. So thank you for the coalition for sharing that to community partner agencies. And we currently have a part-time DV position open. So if you know anybody interested, the posting is on Indeed or on our website. And then last week we were able to have a family move into permanent housing. We will continue to identify units for families as well. We've been able to coordinate with a place in Carmel to donate weekly meals. So that's been extremely helpful. We're thankful for that. And that's it from my end.
This is Dana from CHSP, Dana Cleary. We're close to the end. I always say this, but we are getting closer to the end of building our 66 units out on East Garrison. And most of those units I should say, we're waiting on PG&E, but we have hopes that they will set their meters. But they are always the wild card for anybody developing anything. But we are starting the process of reviewing applications that we collected last month. 15 of those units we don't lease. They will be leased by the Housing Authority because they have project-based vouchers. And the Housing Authority is taking applications now on their website, or people could contact CHSP and we can give you the Housing Authority's application. So if any of you have clients that you want to refer, I wish you would. Of those 15, 4 of them are 1-bedroom units that are for farm workers, so that's less useful. But the rest are 2 and 3 bedrooms, and people should refer people to the Housing Authority to apply. They have a link on their website, on their Facebook page right now, or you can just get on the website.
Roxanne, a lot going on at the county. Is there anything you would like to update us on?
Hi, everybody. Well, just like to Lauren's point, we are working on the HHAP community input sessions in partnership with the coalition in San Benito County. So we do have 2 scheduled in November. One is going to be on the peninsula, and I don't remember off the top of my head, Lauren, what those dates were. I think it was like November 8th. And then the other one is in South County in Soledad. So we would love to have service providers come, because especially your staff members, their frontline staff members, they probably know more about what needs to happen, what's missing in this area than any of us, right? So please invite them. We'll get that information out. I am also going to be working on doing another encampment resolution grant. Likely going to be focusing on South County along the river, but it's really complicated. I'm also reaching out to the city of Salinas to see if there's a potential partnership for another encampment in that area. But yeah, there is a lot of stuff going on, and I really do appreciate all of the things that the coalition has done for the county this past year, especially during the disasters. And I mean coalition, capital C, coalition, lowercase c, all of the folks that showed up every time we asked you to show up. Just, we really can't thank you enough, because we wouldn't have been able to do it without you. And also shout out to Community Homeless Solutions, who just took a grant on, or not a grant, excuse me, a contract on to help house the remaining individuals that are that didn't have a home to return to after losing their homes in Pajaro. So lots of good stuff going on, and it's really hard to really summarize them, but those are the high points. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other agency updates? Okay, the awards for today. The award for the longest call-in distance goes to the Monterey County Office of Education. I have them at 112 miles away from the coalition right now. The best event name goes to Interim with Monsters Ball. And the word of the day goes to Gathering for Women with Ginormous. So with that, let's move on to the CHSP updates. Genevieve?
Hi, everybody. All right. So little updates on our end. So you'll see here Summit tomorrow. If you have a ticket, amazing. We are excited to host you. We have it's looking like a war zone in here, but a calm war zone. Everyone is cool, calm, and collected, but slightly screaming inside. No, I'm just kidding, a little bit. We are excited. We're really, really excited for the panelists, the speakers. Everything is looking amazing. So we'll be at the Steinbeck Center today to help set up. If you are feeling as if you just don't have enough work supporting our unhealth population today and you are feeling an inkling to come to the Steinbeck Center, we will not say no. And also, we're looking for some folks to help us break down right after the event. So looking to our coalition members, if you have any folks, staff, or anything that can help out, we really appreciate it. Shout out to Cecil, who is sending out some staff over to support us. Really appreciate you all doing so. And so that's the summit. That's tomorrow. If you're not able to make it in person, we are live streaming it. So that is on our website. The link is on our website. It's just for one of the rooms. It's Alina's room that is going to be live streamed. And what's it called? There's no active participation. It's just a live stream of the actual event. Then additional update for AB 129, HHAP 5, as our county partners have echoed. We're working diligently on that to meet the March 2024 deadline with the first survey coming out tomorrow. So even if you're not able to make it to the summit, there is your ability to have your voice heard on this plan, as well as participating in the survey, so please be on the lookout for that. Coordinated entry system overhaul. We are starting to meet with our home base partners who are supporting us with the overhaul, and we're really excited to get the process started. One of the steps that we're going to be starting to look at is bringing a committee together. So if you are interested, just keep that in the back of your mind. We'll be reaching out to the public soon to start a committee on that. And we're also having a conversation about coordinated entry that will be led by Elaine tomorrow. So really starting to look about reimagining coordinated entry. What does that look like? So I think it'll be a really great introduction to us starting this process about coordinated entry and really creating a system that works for us. Additionally, HMIS data elements. So if you are an HMIS admin or deal with HMIS, you might have heard from Oliver about specific trainings. So there are different data elements from the HUD standards that come out. So please work with your staff diligently to make sure that they are adhering and complying to the new HMIS data elements that will support us in making sure that our continuum of care is compliant. So that's that little bit. And then the PIC committee. If you've been part of our point in time committee for last year, we have sent out invitations to our point in time committee that will be hosted on October 24th at 1 p.m. So we're really starting the process with that as well. ASR, which is Applied Survey Research, has met with the outreach team at the outreach coordination meeting yesterday, just to really kind of get the outreach teams, starting to think about it. We're heading into the holiday months. I know it's crazy to think about. So we just want to get that in everybody's mind before we do that. And if you have any volunteers that work with you regularly, just try to let them know that it's coming up and we'd love their support come January to do the point in time count. And we're going to be settling in that point in time committee. We're going to be approving a date for the point in time count. So more information on that. And that's our small little list of CHSP updates.
Okay, a couple of things as we come to a close on the first part of the meeting. I ask that anyone who has public events coming up between now and the end of the calendar year, we will send out an email so that the coalition can kind of have a master calendar for events across our membership that are open to the public and other members. So we'll assemble that over the next few weeks, and again, we'll send an email of where you can send your updates to. In addition, Thanksgiving is coming, and we talked last year of the good work that many of the organizations were doing, providing food and events for Thanksgiving. So our next meeting is on the 15th of November, the week before Thanksgiving. So I ask that you share any information you have about services that could be open to people that are not in your program that could be shared across the coalition. In addition, Genevieve is leaving this week, so her email will still be open and monitored. So if anyone has any working issues, those will be seen by the coalition. In addition, any phone calls to Genevieve's number will be answered. The acting executive director will be Katrina McKenzie. She will be manning the desk while we continue the search, which should not last too much longer. So Katrina McKenzie is acting as the new Genevieve for the time being till we pick a permanent executive director. And with that, do I have any comments from people that will not be in the board member meeting that would like to comment to Genevieve on her last meeting?
So, Genevieve, I just wanted to give you a big, huge virtual hug. I'll see you in a little bit. The job is not easy. My successors all said the same exact thing, or predecessors, excuse me, all said the same exact thing. I've lived it. You took it with so much grace, and I'm very much proud of how you handled it throughout the year because, like I said, it's not easy. So thank you for everything that you've done.
I'd like to just thank Genevieve as well. It's been a pleasure working with you. I love your spirit and your energy and the calmness that you brought to so many difficult issues we're facing in Monterey County and San Benito County. And I really appreciate everything that you've done for me personally and for my organization. Thank you, and wishing you lots of happiness and well wishes.
Thank you, Donna. Appreciate it.
Okay, with that, we will close the public meeting, and I ask that you come back in about 11 minutes. So at 10 till 10, we'll start the board member business meeting. So please take a break. We'll see you shortly.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye, Genevieve.
And then we can do that.